What's something that your significant other did that was so wholesome made you realize you're gonna marry them? My girlfriend and I started dating at the start of last summer, and she told me that her mom, who was terminally sick with cancer, wanted her to visit before she wanted to go back to school in the fall. My girlfriend was voicing her feelings about not wanting to go because of this, and how she wanted to spend time with me instead. Well, I jokingly told her that I would buy my own round-trip flight to go visit, and she would be welcome to join me as well as she'd like. She told me that her mom was going through a round of chemo and wouldn't be in the best of health to do any activities while we were up there, to which I replied, that's fine. She could play board games though, right? And her face lit up after hearing that. We made the flight out to her parents, and I'll forever remember the look of pure joy her mom had as we knocked on the door and surprised her. She was so happy that her daughter had come home to visit, and I remember hugging what was a very frail frame. I held back my tears and seeing this all play out in front of me, and it meant the world to her that we were there. The next few days, we saw her health deteriorate. She couldn't even stand up or walk anymore. We ate out for dinner once, and she needed help walking back to the car. It was mind-numbing to see this, as I've never personally seen someone fighting cancer. We got to play board games every night, and that's where we bonded over silly little things. And I had brought up a few of my favorite games, and they loved them all. And it was a great time. I remember the final goodbye before we left for the airport, though. It felt somber leaving. Lots of hugs and farewells were said. Not even 5 days later, her mom had a major stroke and passed away in a coma, and it was an absolute shock. After experiencing this, I can assuredly say that her mom was only alive for the sole purpose of seeing her daughter one last time before passing on. I'm so unbelievably happy that I pushed for this. To my girlfriend, there is nothing more valuable in the world than the week we spent at her parents' last summer.